last fall when they had 14 on the new surface. 8 leaders and 13 lead changes. Matt Kenseth has led more than half the race by himself in his Joe Gibbs Toyota. Kasey Kahne closing. You can see on the graph he came from 27th up to 2nd place. And waiting in the wings, 5-time. That would be Jimmie Johnson, who's 3.4 seconds off the lead. Johnson began the day in 21st. That's our sprint, 20 to go. Right behind them, Truex and Bowyer.
Mike, I've seen this act before. I think it was Las Vegas. Matt Kenseth, he looks to me like he's minding the gap. He's a little bit better at 1 and 2 than the 5-car Kahne is. Kahne's a little better in 3 and 4, kind of nip and tuck. But I just think Matt's kind of got it out in his rearview mirror, keeping the 5-car at bay.
Darrell, it's a little like Las Vegas, where Kasey Kahne dominated that race, leading 114 laps, but he finished second to Matt Kenseth.
That's the race I was thinking of.
You know, when you look at Kasey Kahne, 2013 started a lot like 2012. After Phoenix, he was 33rd in the points. He has followed that up, depending on what he does here today, but the last 5 races, he has had all the top 11 finishes.
Kristen, with all Brad Keselowski has been through today, he is still moving forward. He just passed Mark Martin for 8th.
It really is incredible. Talk about the heart of a champion. And running out there with, as you can see, a Toro race car. He did come on the radio a few laps ago and say, I feel like something broke. The splitter is also dragging all over the racetrack. He's trying to just hang on for 16 more laps.
Well, when you spend Tuesday being congratulated for your championship by the President of the United States and park your race car in the White House driveway, that'll give you a head of steam coming to Kansas, won't it?
Yeah, you know, one thing I said in the pre-race show, I thought the penalties were excessive. I was looking more at the people, but then I have to take this into consideration for about 2 teams. So it does look like a lot of people, but the team, remember, off of 2 different teams.
While Matt Kenseth leads this race, his Joe Gibbs teammates have not fared well. Brian Vickers, who's driving Denny Hamlin's number 11, has just been posted for failure to keep minimum speed. They're going to bring the 11 in. Kyle Busch spun and crashed into the turn 4 wall at lap 87 and is headed home. Elliott Sadler started a 4th Joe Gibbs car. First appearance for Sadler in the Cup Series this year. He's a regular in Nationwide this season for Joe Gibbs. And that car also crashed back at lap 87.
That's why you want to have multiple.
All I know is the gap is closing between Matt Kenseth and the 20, Kasey Kahne in the 5, and you can hear Matt Kenseth's voice go up an octave just like Las Vegas.
Yeah, and I think some of that's traffic over there. Matt's caught a couple of cars here that he's had to deal with, and it has allowed Kahne to close the gap a little bit. We'll see how it works out here, but you hear Matt asking that spotter, you got to start talking to me.
2 laps ago, Kahne made up 0.3 of a second. This last lap, Kenseth was 1/10 quicker, but the gap diminishes.
Yeah, it's just like Vegas. I mean, it's deja vu all over again. Matt's a little bit better at 1 and 2. Kasey's a little bit better at 3 and 4. They just kind of traded backs and forth, about a 10.
Yeah, Kasey Kahne gets in better getting into turn 3 than Matt Kenseth, which tells me possibly overdriving the corner. Kenseth gets off better.
Yeah, I think what it is the 5-car of Kahne is running a higher line, just a teeny bit higher. That gives him a nice run down the back.
There are the speeds, 12 laps to go. And a little more speed for Kahne at the end of the back straightaway. 1 more mile per hour, but over the space of 12 laps, that can make a difference.
And Matt Kenseth, he's going to catch several drivers that'll be battling him to just try to stay on the lead lap or try to stay in the position they're in. So he's going to catch some lap traffic.
Yeah, and see, I don't think it hurts Kasey. He doesn't mind running the high line. I just don't think that Matt likes running that high line. He loses a little time when he gets up there, where Kasey gains time.
Lapping David Gilliland, who's done quite a job of staying on the lead lap all day until these final 10 circuits.
Well, there you can just see Kasey Kahne in that car sails that thing off into the corner and closes that gap. Casey to kind of maintain. Maybe Matt pulls him a little down the back. Then watch this. Watch Kane go into turn 3. This is where he really picks it up. I think Matt gets clear of some of this traffic. That's slowed him down a couple of times a lot. Whoa, that's.
Yeah, you can see right there, gained about 20 or 25 feet and off with the one to the middle.
Here, the lead car has to bust his way through traffic. The second place car, when he's that close, kind of has a free ride with the lap car.
Yeah, he gets the advantage of the car knowing that the leaders are coming and that Matt is going behind. They know Casey right behind him, so they kind of give Casey give him a break.
8 to go. 40 laps since the last caution flag, and they are this close for the win in Kansas.
Once again, Matt just needs to get off of 2 a little bit early. Casey a little tight there. And he really pulls it down into turn 3. Close it back in a little bit.
Yeah, Matt actually went up the racetrack a little bit that time. It looked like right in the middle of 3 and 4.
Now, Jimmy Johnson is running the same lap times as these two, but he is 3.5 seconds back. Truex 6 seconds back, and Boyer 8.5.
Kane is there right now. Off of the back straightaway, but he lost ground right there, late exit.
Can't get off of 2. He gets off of 3rd and 4 here better than Matt, but Matt's better off of 2.
Boy, did he drive it down in there, and he made it stick, Darrell, about 2 car lengths back. But Danica Patrick's going to get in the middle of him.
That's all right. Kane could sweep all the way up the racetrack, use all the racetrack behind Patrick. Didn't seem to affect him that much, as now he goes to the bottom and chases the leader with 6 laps to go.
You watch that 20 car come off 2, and that gap whoop is way up. And now get down here at 3. Here comes Casey again. Hard into 3.
What Kane needs is for Kenseth to catch lap traffic exiting 2.
That would be very helpful to Casey, yes.
Yeah, he did not make any ground whatsoever in 3 and 4 that time, as we've now got 5 laps to go. In fact, we lost 1 ground.
You see the lead as both a time and a distance. Where Fox Tracks is in with those speeds.
Matt Kenseth, heck, I've done this before. I got this. I wouldn't count it in the bag just yet, but he knows what he's got to do.
Yeah, Casey Kane is trying his heart out, getting off in the 3 and 4, but now he keeps paying that price on the exit.
Yeah, he's just kind of driving it and trying to catch up. Now, you go where you know, that's where you can go fast.
4 laps to go. The next lap car they will catch will be Regan Smith, who is 22nd last car in the lead lap.
Matt opened up a big gap that last time by, Larry. Got him a pretty good distance.
Now he catches Smith in the entrance of 3, and Regan moves up, gets in the lane.
But you're right, Darrell. Casey Kane is trying everything possible right now. He's trying every car on the racetrack.
Guarantee he's about ready to bite that steering wheel into. He's so close. When you're that close, and you just try as hard as you can.
J.J. Yaley goes to the garage just 3 laps from the finish. Earlier, they had replaced a transmission in his car.
Tony Stewart, the 14, is the next driver out there, and I don't think with coming to 2 to go that they'll catch that group. So they'll pretty much just have to fight it out on their own. Casey actually made a pretty decent game that time through 3 and 4.
That's his end of the track, 3 and 4. We'll see how Matt does off of 2 again. That seems to really be where it pays off. But this is the same thing that happened in Vegas. Exactly. Kane got a good run up off high side that time. He's going to get a lot of straightaway speed here. He's there this time.
Ryan Vickers down and out of the way. They may catch the next car before this one's over. Kane has the bottom, sweeps up out at turn number 4. White flag
in the air.
It is not over yet.
McMurray may not be a factor. He's probably far enough ahead as they roll turn number 2.
Okay, Larry, what happened that time is Matt moved up the hill, got a nice run off of turn 2, opened up the distance between he and Kane. I think he can hold him off from here.
That's Tony Stewart, who pulls down to the inside, out of the way, not wanting to affect the outcome of this one. Kane coming on the bottom, sweeps up high, he's got a chance to dive down low. Matt Kenseth becomes the 3rd straight driver to win a Sprint Cup race from the pole. 0.02 of a second. Beating Matt Kenseth today.